I think it's important to remember that the book was set in the 90s. And what I remember about the 90s when I was a teenager then is that was sort of how you showed your racial awareness. You know, you thought the best thing was to be race blind. And I think now we maybe are starting to realize that there's a downside to that, that it's more complicated because if you don't see race, you're essentially saying, I don't notice this big part of your lived experience. I'm going to pretend that the world doesn't treat you differently than it treats me. And so, like you said, I think it comes from a really good place. I think maybe the way to shift that thinking is to say, you know, I'm not going to try and treat you less well because of your race. I'm not going to give you special privileges because of your race, but I'm going to keep in mind that if you're walking around as an Asian woman or an Asian man or a black woman or a black man or a Latino woman or a Latino man, that the world is treating you differently. And it's kind of important to recognize that the world sees other people differently.